coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, I appreciate the support. We out here, man. 33 years of prison stories. We rolling. We pushing P. We pushing positive energy. We trying to reach these kids, man, before they end up in a bad situation that they cannot get out of. I ran across this thing today, man, and it was just so powerful to me that I wanted to share it with y'all, man. And it gave me a new respect, man. It gave me a new respect for this in particular dude, this rapper. Automatically put him in one of my as one of my favorite rappers. Although I did dig a lot of his songs. I had listened to a lot of his music before, but you know, just to be in a position of power, man, and to use your power to try to, you know, educate and do something good and, you know, give back, man. I just think that's you know, that's a beautiful thing, man. I think if a lot more people did that, it would be a lot more change in this world, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that's talking to these kids is talking to them, and they not really qualified to talk to them because they ain't been in these positions. I think a lot more people that been in the positions of being locked up, being locked down, you know, they qualified, and I think a lot more of them need to, you know, talk or get the opportunity to talk to these kids, man, because it can have a more powerful impact than you can imagine. You know, like I said, even me, when I was incarcerated, I paid more attention when I heard somebody talking that had already been in the shoes that I was sitting in at the time, man. So, you know, yeah, so I just thought this was something, man, that I wanted to share with y'all, get y'all opinion on it, talk about it, because make no mistake about it, man. This could be your son. This could be your nephew. This could be your brother. You know, it could be your grandson, you know, because these is real situations, man. And it just was mind-blowing to me, mind-boggling to me, man. So I want to share this with y'all, man, and then we talk about it and see what's going on, man.
T. Grizzly speaks about his experience after visiting the Cook County Juvenile Detention Center.
Y'all gotta forgive me how I sound, I'm a little stuffy right now, but I just want to share a real experience with y'all, you know? So I'm leaving Chicago. I'm going city to city throughout the Midwest and other spots, just talking to the young that's in trouble and shit like that, fighting cases, you know what I'm saying? Being abused that's at homes, kids that got incarcerated parents, all these, this is what I'm on. I'm just going to kick with them. Ain't nobody paying me to do this. Ain't nobody making me do this. I'm just doing this.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
So I just left Cook County Juvenile Detention Center. You know what I'm saying? Chicago, Cook County, JDC. And they telling me, okay, we're gonna have you talk to the ATs. These is people who too young to go to the county, but they being charged as an adult. And on their 18th birthday, is when they get transferred to the county. So everybody who complains on their birthday, is when they get transferred to the county to fight a case.
Pay attention to that alone. Pay attention to that alone. They too young to go to the jail, but yet they're being charged as an adult. You understand? They too young to go to the jail, but they being charged as an adult. And see, that's what's going on with these little kids, man. These kids out here, they misguided, and they're used to being protected by their mother, their father, their caregiver, or whoever it is. But what we got to let these kids know, man, that, you know, that protection gonna run out. Once you hit a certain level of crossing that line, that's it. That's the ball game, man. There ain't nobody gonna be able to help you. So we got to get out of that protecting our kids and start preparing our kids. We gotta start preparing our kids for these streets, man, and how to react and what to do in certain situations. But it, it's it, it's at a emergency state right now, man, because these young kids is the first thing to come to their mind is pulling a gun. That's the way they living right now. That's the first thing to come to their mind is pulling a gun, to solve all their issues. This is why we got all these school shootings and all this, because when they get mad, this is how they're responding. So we got to change that narrative, man. So shout out to my man right here for going out here, man, and bringing us this information, man.
So as I'm walking through the hallway, I'm just preparing myself right there what I'm about to say to him. I don't rehearse this shit. I like for it to be natural. You feel me? I like it to be personal. So I'm just walking through the hallway and I'm looking around. I'm seeing everything. It's low key. It's low key a school. They got a little game room where they got the PS5s and the air hockey. They got all this. They eat real food. They go to class. There's a little barber school in there. So I'm just walking through seeing all this. And then when I get there in the room, my mindset was like, I'm about to talk to this. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to kick it with. When I'm walking in the room, bro, these is babies, bro. Feel me? And I let them know, like, a lot of people that come talk to y'all, they might not be qualified to talk to y'all because they haven't been through what y'all been through. But the people, they come talk to y'all because the people who is qualified to talk to y'all don't do it. It's who been through y'all shoes, been in y'all positions, don't.
Jules. That's Jules right there. That's Jules right there, man. That's why I always say supporting is important, man. If you got this knowledge, if you got this information, you got to give it to these kids, man. And we got to try to give it to them before they get in these positions that they already losing. They already in trouble. You understand? We got to do this, man. I'm telling you, you got to start thinking in terms of your family. You got to start thinking in terms of people you know and people you love. It ain't nothing for somebody to be in this position right here. It ain't nothing. If they ain't got it right, it ain't nothing. If they listen to the streets and not listening to you, it ain't nothing for them to end up in this position.
Talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make sure I ain't one of those people who qualified to talk to the streets and don't talk to them in this type of manner. So these is babies, they quiet, they shy and everything. And I had to ask them, like, bro, y'all is used to this or something? Like, y'all see this every day? Like, ain't no telling when I might be back or somebody like me might be back, especially if y'all want to get out and be rappers. Like, this is a golden opportunity. Kick it with me. I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody pay me to come up here, gang. Ain't nobody make me do this. I'm doing this because I'm here for y'all, so don't waste this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? After I said that, they started opening up slowly but surely. They started rapping, everything. We in there kicking it, laughing. I brought them all some heroes up there. You feel me? We eating like family. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, damn, these look cool as hell. Like, I hope when they get out, you know what I'm saying, they take a different route. Don't end up back in this motherfucker. They ain't tearing this place down. They ain't tearing the jails down. Leave. Like, these still gonna be up for when you do some more bullshit. And so I'm just taking a liking to these young and shit like that. And I end up asking them, like, so what y'all locked up for? It's 20, 30 of them. What y'all locked up for? Like, kids, what y'all locked up for? All them niggas in that bitch for bodies, bro. All of them. Bodies, all of them. Not one shoplifting, not one fraud, not one fight at school, not one got caught with a. All of them. Bodies, babies.
Hear that? Bodies. Babies, man. Babies killing babies. This is what's going on. This is what's going on, and I'm telling you, it can affect everybody because you don't know who on the end of that gun. If your child, your grandson, your nephew, or whoever, if he ain't on this end of the gun, he could be on the other end of the gun. So it affects everybody. It affects everybody, man. And it's not enough being talked about this. It's not enough prevention. It's not enough dudes like T Grizzly that got power positions that's going out here and spreading this message and talking to these kids, man. I'm telling you, right, this is some bold stuff he doing right here. Because like I said, ain't nobody paying him to do this. He ain't got to do this. He already rich. He already famous. You know what I'm saying? He done been in the prison. He done came out. He done got his on track. But that ain't gonna be everybody's story, man. Everybody's not gonna be that lucky. And then you got to think now, if you got 30 dudes in there for bodies, you got 30 families at home that's grieving. You got 30 families at home that lost a son, that lost, a daughter, that lost, a brother, a sister. So this is an epidemic, man. It's an epidemic, man, and we all got to pitch in. We all got to help. We all got to try to solve this. We all got to let these kids know it's a better way, man. Because I can assure you right now that the ones that's going up in that prison, even already right now, they already regret it. But when they going up in that prison young like that, and with the long, lengthy sentence that they going to have and the things that they going to have to endure to make it through that, oh, my God. Oh, my God, man. And their families, what they gonna have to go through for you to try to go see them, for you to try to support them, for you to exhaust all your money with the lawyers and trying to get remedies, it ain't gonna pan out, man. It ain't gonna pan out. This is gonna hurt everybody. It's gonna hurt our communities. It's gonna hurt our neighborhood. It's gonna hurt our race. It's gonna hurt everybody if we don't do nothing about it, man. And these are the type of videos I be making when I talk like this. I know it ain't gonna get no whole lot of views, but these are the ones that supposed to have the most views, because this is ones that can really resonate with somebody, man. If they really listen to it and pay attention to it, these are the things that's our issues right now. These is the roots of the problem of why we ended up in prison. It's because of the mentality that we got. And we not addressing it enough to make these young people realize that this is not it. It's not it, man. It's lives being lost, man, all the way around the board, to the system, to the graveyard, to the streets. And yeah, man, we got to do something about it, man.
18th birthday going to the county, charges her daughter. Came in there and they was 13, 14, 15, been there for 2 years. Bodies, all of them. And me up, I remember when I was in the county fighting my case, and I'm around a bunch of cool ass niggas. I'm around a bunch of people I'm taking liking to. Like, when I get out, I'll be able to put you know what I'm saying? And the craziest part that f***ed my head up, someone is gonna get found guilty, bro. How they mamas feel, man. How they families feel. They got little brothers and little sisters. These babies, bro. Some of them gonna get found guilty. This shit like making it to the NBA, beating the case. Everybody don't make it to the NBA, bro. So if y'all some praying people, put them youngsters in your prayers, man. That's in there fighting for their life, bro. As kids. You know what I'm saying? Shit was so humbling. Shit was so real. Shit touched my heart, man.
That's real stuff right there, man. It don't get no realer than that, man. When you talking about man, like he said, touch his heart, man. And do the soldier, man. He a realized soldier, man. So y'all go support that brother, man. His name T Grizzly, man. He's a rapper. Got many songs out, man. Many hits. Look at right there, like he's just walking through the, community, giving out stacks of money, man. So like I say, man, to whom much is given, much is required. You did? And he looked like, to me, he paying it forward. He trying to make a difference, man. When he don't have to, but he trying to because he want to. But like I say, if you praying, man, you gotta pray, but you also gotta put some work in, man. You gotta put some work in. I be saying all the time, if you know some young people in your family, man, this may not apply to you. You know what I'm saying, right now, but it may apply to you later on. But you always got young people around you. Take a few minutes around your day, man, to try to impart them with some wisdom. Try to impart them with some knowledge, man. Try to check their temperature, see what their mindset is like. Because a lot of times we wait till we get in trouble before we try to, fix the problem. You know what I'm saying? But we need to try to fix the problem before we get in trouble. Because like I say, you cannot protect these kids. You have to provide them with the information that they need, man, to prepare them to be dealing with these situations. You have to, and that's going to come through conversation, not dictation, but conversation. You can't keep yelling at the kids and they're going to rebel. and they rebel, and then they ended up go out there and they get wrong information, misinformation, then they end up in prison, and then the families got to pay for it too, because they got to go see them, they got to be worried about them, they got to send their hard-earned money to do this and do that, they got to be missing them during their birthdays, they got to, all of this stuff go on, man. I done seen it a million times, man, a million times over. And I commend brothers like this that's out here doing this type of work, man. It's trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, man, if we don't do it, ain't nobody gonna do it. Because the prisons want to be full. They want to be full. It's a business. It's a business. If they can't fill them beds up, then the business gonna collapse. So they need us to be out here acting like fools. They need us to be out here taking each other's lives. They need us to be out here wilding out. They need us to feel like this is normal. Like, this is what I do when I get mad. Or this is what I do when I get mad at school. I come back, I shoot up school. This is what I do when a dude disrespect me. I just go shoot him. Man, there's consequences to all of this stuff, dog. And the consequences is great. You know, it's great. But this affects all of us because when you got something like this that happen, man, somebody gonna be on this end of the gun, somebody gonna be on this end of the gun, but both of them lose, and both of them families lose as well. Both of them lose, you know. And you could be sitting at home right now with your son, your nephew, your cousin, or whoever it is, and you probably don't even know that they got the potential to pull that trigger. You probably don't even see by the way they move. You probably don't even see that they got the potential to be a victim of somebody pulling the trigger just by them minding their business, because you can't see it. That's why you got to talk to them. That's why you got to talk to them to try to reach them, to try to make them understand, man. Just like that, it could all be gone, man. Just like that, it could all be gone, man. And then the nightmare begins if you go in that prison, just like them. Them little kids, like he said, they're in juvie, and they got air hockey, they got this. In their mind, they're thinking that this is what prison is going to be like. It is definitely not going to be like that. Definitely not going to be like that. You understand? I know that for sure. So that's when they go into shock, because then they go from there to this, and they like, and then the reality set in, oh, I got to be here for 20 years, I got to be here for 30 years, and then that's when the kid come out of, because they crying, because like I said, they babies, man. They not ready for that vicious world that they going to have to endure in there. They not ready for that stuff in there. Ain't nobody ready for it. Grown men ain't ready for it. But it's going to be a reality if we don't start giving them the knowledge that they can use, if we don't start giving them the proper information that they can use, if we don't start preparing them for what's going on out here in life, and just letting them figure it out themselves, and then we trying to help them get out of it, we don't be able to do that all the time. We don't be able to do that all the time, man. We ain't gonna be able to do that all the time, man. So, yeah, like I say, man, shout out to T Grizzly. Y'all hit him up, put them gloves up in the chat. Tell him TBP support what he doing. Keep doing what he doing, man. I appreciate brothers like him. Like I said, man, supporting and support. We need everybody in the fight. We need all hands on deck. We need it. That's why it's called TBP Nation. We need everybody on deck to save these young kings and queens, man, because they being misguided, man, and you know, they getting a lot of misinformation, and it's just killing the culture, man. It's killing our youth. So let's get on top of it, man. Anyway, man, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Big love, TBP Nation. Stand up, man. We in a major fight, man, where we got to, you know what I'm saying, we got to be on point at all times, man. You know, and we got to duck them hooks, man, because we don't know nothing else. We know for sure them hooks is out there, man, and they meant to take us all down, man, and we can't have it, man. So let's go, let's get it. TBP Nation, stand up, salute. We out here. Shout out T Grizzly.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.